One thing I hate about the bikes in this game, it's so hard to control. Bikes, they don't turn that fast. Well, today's bikes do, but this reverse strike does not. Oh, calm down. I have an idea. The chiral network, like if I pass it, then like takes me off of it. Alright. I'm at the lab. This looks nice.
Delivery complete. Displaying performance evaluation.
No.
Request to join UCA. Registered. Awaiting Cupid connection.
It's a cadaver. Oh, skull, man, that's sick. Endure. Place is nice. Oh. Look at the bottom left. Look at that time, dude. Is that the dead body? Wait, does that say resuscitation? Is that for that dude? Probably is. I feel like I had to do something with like the Death Stranding. Not the Death Stranding, but that freaking dead body I left. Dude, I had. I'm just wondering about that dead body. I wanted like a void out to happen. That'd be awesome. That just says resuscitation. I didn't really see what it said, and I just like looked at it. I was like, hey, what about that? 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
Oh, I'm back to the living. No, that's how I feel. What the?
Well, you certainly caught me with my pants down. Glad you could make it. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to alarm you, but I am what I am. Ah, please lay her down there.
Or, oh no. Oh, I got you, buddy.
Still no sign of them.
That's sick.
You know, your heart stops beating.
It stops every 21 minutes. I spend 3 minutes on the beach, and then return. 60 deaths and 60 resurrections per day.
Per day?
Just to search the beach for my departed family. This is how I live. this is my life.
It's sad.
So, while you've traveled to and from the sea an impressive number of times, my beach count is a little higher. 218,549.
Jesus. Is that how many times you've been on the beach? I didn't really listen to what he said.
I see myself in that crater. My wife and my child. It's like looking at the shape of my heart. The doctors called it myocardial cordiformia. Mine is an especially unusual case.
What is that?
I have pictures. Care to see Hartman's heart-shaped heart? No, you really should. It doesn't run in the family. You know, I never came to terms with their loss. In the days that followed, I became obsessed with an
On their
idea
heart.
that the beach is real, and they are on it. I would induce cardiac arrest, 3 minutes at a time, and search for them, day after day after day.
All so you could say goodbye.
Quite the opposite. It is said that everyone's beach is different. So what if everyone's afterlife is different too? I find the thought terrifying, spending eternity alone, which is why I decided to find my... If death would see us reunited, then yes.
What was that?
But the repeated cardiac arrests took their toll on my heart.
Yeah, I would think
Muscle
so.
gradually deformed. And after a while, they started calling me the beach scientist. Hartman.
Oh.
I'm glad we could have this conversation. Oh.
What time are you gonna forget, my boy?
A body that doesn't necrotize. No sign of decomposition. It's as if she were still alive. The perfect mummy. An impeccable corpse.
What's wrong?
Where's the other thing you were supposed to bring? Ah, found it. Behold.
Wait,
What's
dead man?
that?
It appears to be an umbilical cord. Human by the looks of it, I think. But this was no ordinary conduit between fetus and placenta. It looks more like a BT's tether. And this was Mama's? Yes.
Didn't even let me answer.
A body that doesn't necrotize and an umbilical cord connected to the beach. These are remarkable discoveries, Sam. Enough to set my sore heart racing.
5 minutes to cardiac arrest.
I apologize if our conversation gets cut short. I must go back to the beach and look for my wife and child. One person, one beach. That's the rule. But I'm the exception. My beach is connected to others, as if it were the beneficiary of a coronary bypass. Maybe this twisted heart of mine made it possible. All I know is that I will find them. Even if my every visit raises new questions, I'll have my answers one day. One day.
3 minutes to cardiac arrest.
The battlefields. The endless wars you found yourself trapped in. Why do World War era soldiers wander the beach a century after they fell? Normally the souls of the dead move on. The beach is just a corridor, a place through which they pass on the way to the other side. But if regret, resentment, a fervent desire to remain, if these feelings are powerful enough, they may give rise to an altogether different beach, a collective purgatory for an army of the damned. Clifford Unger. His misery and hatred, combined with your BB acting as some sort of catalyst, have brought these battlefields to our world.
2 minutes to cardiac arrest. Please proceed to a safe location.
It's just a theory.
You think Higgs is pulling the strings? Pulling all their strings?
Ensure you are in a stable position.
I don't know. But evidence does suggest that Higgs brought them here.
1 minute remaining. Please hold on to something secure.
Oh, before I forget, I have a favor to ask.
Activating lab security measures.
Could you just relax until I come back? Time stops on the beach, but not in the scene. Rest assured, it'll only feel like 3 minutes to you. We'll continue this shortly.
5,
3 minutes.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, so I have 3 minutes to do whatever. Yeah, like, her over here. 10 likes from Hartman. She's dead. And you got those freaking creepy things. Hold on, bro. Ugh. Yeah, Hartman, of course. Probably his dead family. And you got whatever that is. I think it's one of those machines that help with resuscitating your heart. It's like stone. I don't know what else is there really seen here. Sorry if that's annoying, just... Guess we just wait a minute. Ah, it seems so creepy. 59, 58, 57. I guess while we wait, we could talk about this game. It's a very good game, very strange. Definitely worth buying. Yeah, it gives you a lot of hours of playtime, I'll tell you that much. Oh, what the? Is that an alligator? Why is the lake so tiny? Jesus. Makes you very curious. All around, just a really good game. Very good game. In my opinion. It's only for people that really, like, have patience and like traveling a lot and all that. Pretty good game. Alright. And 3, 2, 1, and 0.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
No luck. Visit 218,550. Oh, sorry. Where were we? I may be used to the 21-minute cycle, but for a first-time face-to-face meeting, there's just too much to cover in one go-around.
Can't be easy living like this.
Yes. And no. Now that I'm acclimated to it, it isn't especially, onerous. Defecation, ablution, nutrition. most of life's basic functions fit rather easily into a 21-minute time slot. Sleep is the tricky one, and intercourse, I suppose, verbal or physical. Not that someone in my position has to worry much about either.
Imagine him doing an intercourse and he just dies in the middle of it.
Do you read, Sam? Listen to music.
It's cardiac arrest during intercourse.
You know, I keep busy. I have a collection of music, television shows, some very interesting short films, and stories. Everything.
You're gonna have to be bottom, bud.
21-minute run.
20 minutes of love. 1914.
But honestly, the 21 minutes I spend here, all downtime, nothing more.
Sounds like it'd be a pretty good song.
Go back to the search. My body may be present, but my soul is on the beach. I'm already dead.
I know that feeling. Lost my family in an accident.
I never expected you to open up to me.
No, not so touchy. Are giving me likes.
It happened. I've read about your circumstances.
Oh my
I
god.
lost my family in an accident too.
So we're kind of the same. That's nice.
I was in the ICU having heart surgery. Out of town, in the city. When it was clear that I was going to pull through, my wife took my daughter back to the house to collect some things for me. And then they were caught in the void outs. The city and the hospital were spared the worst, but the shockwave knocked out the power and my life support. I woke up on the beach. The people who died in the two void outs were there. What happened? What's going on?
Tell me to shush something backhand you. Oh god. Was she the Grim Reaper?
I saw
Oh.
my wife and my daughter in the procession.
Remember?
It's me!
So bring you back to life.
Wait!
I freaking sucks. He's being brought back to life. He wants to go with his daughter and wife. He's getting dragged back. Because he's not. He's actually dead. He's being brought to life.
The ICU's backup generator kicked in, and I was brought back to life by the defibrillator. Exactly 21 minutes after my heart had stopped. It defines me. I am Hartman. Ever since, I've walked the beaches of others. I follow my family's footsteps for a while, and when I get tired, I return here to continue my research. It's funny though, even when my heart stops, the pain lingers. You have any family photographs, Sam? Pity.
5 minutes to cardiac arrest.
You mind telling me what I'm doing here before you go back to the beach?
Oh, of course. There's a prepper-owned station in this area. Our scientists stationed there are researching material from before the Death Stranding.
What kind of material?
The Earth has a long memory. It's trying to tell a story, one that goes back to the very beginning, one that not even the Death Stranding could erase. The scientists are all colleagues of mine from the earlier expedition. I'd like you to bring them onto the chiral network. Amelie proposed we establish our research posts along this belt. Despite a worldwide search, this is the only area known to contain fossils from the late Cretaceous period, when the dinosaurs died out. The assumption being that the last ones lived here, and here alone. You see, hiding in the Earth then are memories of a major mass extinction. Clues that could tell us how to survive our predicament. Certainly, that was Amelie's hope as part of the advanced team when she assigned our backup team here. The past informs the present and aids us in building the future. She was careful to impress that upon us before she went west.
3 minutes to cardiac arrest.
Shut up. I'm putting you on mute. Sometime later, we began to observe unusual activity in the tar belts outside Edgenot City. Vast quantities of tar began surfacing, spreading, consuming many of my colleagues, as well as a chiral way station. The whole incident defied explanation.
You think Higgs is to blame?
I don't know, but we needed that way station. It was essential to expanding the chiral network westward. That's why I'm asking you for your help in building a new one. It won't be much given the handful of equipment we've managed to scrape together. Nothing like the knot cities, that's for sure. But a knot is still a knot. Sam, I want you to use the Cupid to put the scientists on the network, then go to Amelie. Afterwards, we can get back to the important job of researching the deaths.
Don't worry about him, Sam. The air mat floor absorbs the impact. I'll unlock the door for you.
Sam, you heard him. You can grab the order at a delivery terminal.
Well, enjoy it. At least while it lasts.
Okay. Wake up, Sam. Sorry, guys. 1 minute. Yeah. Wait, no. I don't know. So like 2 minutes and 1 minute.
Now, we don't know the first thing about Emily's status or what Higgs is up to. Now, that's a concern for us as much as you. But we won't know more until we get to Edge Knot City. And that means connecting this region first.
No, he has so much
We should
power.
start with the geologist and the paleontologist. The latter's holding something for the Evo Devil biologist, so I recommend you save her for last. That way, you can finish a delivery and link up the final site in one go. Once all three are on the grid, come back here. Then we can get to work on the replacement for that lost way station.
Jesus, man.
A geologist of ours has been studying fossils as part of his research into prehistoric extinction events. He's been out there conducting excavations for a while now and has begun to suffer the effects of chiral contamination. No doubt the result of excessive exposure to chiralium during the dig. Until the site is properly decontaminated, his work can't proceed. Nor will his health improve. So we need you to bring him some chiralium scrubbing agents.
The stratum the team was investigating dates from the end of the Cretaceous period. The time of... It's the most recent of the Big Five. And one of... In any event, can you guess what it was? A fossil beach.
Fossil
If
beach.
that is indeed what it is, then he has made a tremendous discovery. Therefore, Sam, it is essential that you deliver those chiralium.
One more thing, Sam. For this run, you'll be transporting an antimatter bomb.
Bomb.
Bridges' paleontologist working on a dig says he needs it. Apparently, the fossils he wants to study are buried deep beneath tar, and the only way he can get to them is by blowing it wide open.
Alright.
Now, hopefully I don't need to tell you to be extra careful when handling high-yield explosives. Make sure you keep that container in one piece.
I ride my bike, or am I gonna have to travel on foot?
Thermal pad. Indispensable gear for... Sam, I'm sure you haven't forgotten, but you need to be extremely careful with that antimatter bomb, especially when any irregularities should...
Order assigned.
Jesus, dude. Where's the bomb at? Okay, there's the thermal pad. The bomb's probably on my back. Okay, we need to be extra careful.
Sam, so, Hartman told you all about the lake. How the attack that created it changed his life forever. Not only did he lose his family, he very nearly lost himself. For 21 minutes... he was in a state of cardiopulmonary arrest. Under normal circumstances, he would have died.
I wish like you can launch it like even further. That'd be sick.
Therapeutic hypothermia saved his life. But the 21 minutes he spent on the other side had a lasting effect on him. Perhaps due to the shock, his Doom's abilities seem to have increased. And now he takes every opportunity to walk the beach in search of his family.
My apologies, Sam. You came all this way to visit me, yet I neglected to give you a proper farewell. Do be careful out there. As I mentioned before, this region is rich in memories of death and extinction. It should come as no surprise that BTs are sighted here more frequently. Perhaps you recall the models in my lab. Their designs were all based on eyewitness accounts. Though I suppose they must have struck you as strange, considering the many times you've come face to face with the real McCoy.
Oh, god dang it. Oh. Said the bomb got, like, damaged. I thought it was gonna blow up. I mean, BTs I'm fine with. Faster than, like, be fun. It ain't that far. Come on, keep on driving. The red one? What the heck? Oh no! Oh, the freaking bomb, dude. It's like the worst thing to drop. Alright, let's hurry and pick up that bomb. How far are we from it? Not that far. It's just right up here. I don't like how this is bouncing like that. I know people do that, it's sick. At some point I'll learn how to do it. There it is. Trying to be careful. I'm sorry. Okay, off the bike. Oh no. Woo! I don't like those sounds.
It must be tough.
Please, please tell me that we deliver a bomb here. Anti-minute. Oh no.
Sam Bridges. Oh, thank God for that. I was worried you might not get here in time. But then I've done nothing but worry of late. I've been haunted by those visions you doom sufferers see. That end of days stuff. I put the nightmares down to fatigue. The possibility of chiral contamination never even occurred to me. It's just lucky we caught it before the suicidal stage. Dying's not an option. My research is nowhere near complete. It's not just my life you're saving here. It's my life's work.
That's nice.
I started to wonder if I'd ever see these meds. I guess you really are good at what you do, huh? Thank you.
I have a bomb strapped on my back. Honestly, I might even play this game after I complete it. It's such a good game.
If you'd do the honors.
Oh, yeah. Here you go. That bomb gonna blow up. There's a lot of vibration. Ooh, thank you.
with access to a treasure trove of historical research materials. Studying this fossil beach should be a good deal easier now. Assuming I can prove once and for all that that's what it is. Honestly, though, I'm just excited I can finally share these findings with everyone. Can you believe I found chiral deposits in strata dating back 65.5 million years? Evidence of an ancient death stranding.
Chiral matter has existed on Earth since long before the dawn of man. This stratum is proof of that. Look at this, Sam. Do you see that black fissure there? We believe this is the source of the chiralium readings. In the distant past, earthquakes caused frictional melting along fault lines, producing layers of what is known as pseudotachylite.
What's
We call
that?
these layers fossil earthquakes. Extending the principle, our fissure here is what one might term a fossil beach. The presence of chiralium in this of all strata cannot be a mere coincidence. It strongly suggests that beaches must have appeared during the Cretaceous-Paleogene extinction event. And not just then. The chiral network has recovered data suggesting that similar fossil beaches were discovered in strata corresponding to other extinction events too. That would seem to indicate the Big Five and all other major extinctions were accompanied by the appearance of beaches. In expanding the chiral network, you've helped us glimpse a pattern in these scattered points of data. You've furthered our individual research projects and ensured that it is only a matter of time before we recover all we have lost and solve every mystery that remains. But this is only the beginning. See this through, Sam, and there's no telling what we might learn.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
I still have a bomb shoved in my back. Oh, these are just standard. Okay, well then I don't want them. I'll be back.